Good evening once again and a very warm welcome to Rwanda Television News. My name is Gloria Mutesi. This Wednesday, Rwanda received an antiviral drug, Favipiravir, to treat COVID-19 patients in severe condition. This comes at a time when the number of those that have the disease has risen, leading to a lockdown of Kigali city. Fiona Mbabazi starts us off tonight with this story.
The Ministry of Health this Wednesday confirmed to RBA that this medicine has arrived in the country. This comes at a time when the number of the COVID-19 cases is growing in the country and the city of Kigali put under a lockdown. The news was welcomed by citizens across. We as the citizens are happy with this news that we now have medicine to combat this pandemic. It has really brought us problems. I am very happy and have prayed that we keep getting the right medicines, or when we get the vaccine, it will even be better. Medical experts reiterate that this medicine will help those with severe COVID-19 conditions, as explained by Dr. Habirirwa Innocent, a university lecturer. The medicine fights with the virus and stops its spread, and research has confirmed that this medicine works well. The Minister for Health, Dr. Daniel Ngamije, this Monday spoke to RBA and explained that doctors were working to see how the affected are doing so that the medicine can be administered to them. We are visiting the sick where they are to see if they qualify for this medicine, meaning we are looking to see if their liver functions well, kidneys, so that we can administer this medicine and ensure that they are doing well. Favipiravir, sold under the brand name Avigan, among others, is an antiviral medication used to treat influenza in Japan. According to information from the U.S. National Center for Biotechnology Information, Favipiravir was first used against SARS-CoV-2 COVID-19 in Wuhan, the epicenter of the pandemic. Then, as the pandemic spread to Europe, this drug received approval for emergency use in Italy and currently has been in use in Japan, Russia, Ukraine, Uzbekistan, Moldova, Kazakhstan. Approval has also recently been granted to Saudi Arabia and the UAE to use this medicine. A trial of 50 patients in Bangladesh led to a 96% recovery rate of severe cases after just 10 days versus 52% for control.
Thanks, Fiona, for that report. Now, according to the Rwanda Food and Drug Authority, wearing face masks inappropriately and wearing face masks that are not up to standard are among the factors contributing to the spread of the coronavirus infections in Rwanda.
While the world and Rwanda continue to struggle to cope with the unprecedented rise in the COVID-19 infections, wearing a face mask appropriately is one of the recommended measures to avoid getting infected. Some residents say that they have come to understand the significance of wearing the mask, while others say it has been a challenge for them. I use the made in Rwanda masks because it's easier for me and it is also what I can afford. When I get home, I wash and iron it. I use it for a week and then dispose it and buy another one. Making sure that it's clean helps protect against diseases including COVID-19. I misplaced my face mask and I can't afford to buy another one, which is why I'm using this piece of cloth so that I am not arrested. If I can't even afford to get food, getting 200 for a face mask is hard. From the time Rwanda identified the first COVID-19 case, prices for medical face masks have also reduced significantly. Face masks became very popular and we had insufficient masks in the country. We used to have long queues of people looking for them. One mask would cost between 1,500 and 2,000 Rwandan francs, but as time passed, we reduced the price and the government also contributed to that greatly. According to the Rwanda Food and Drug Authority, the reduction in the cost of medical face masks is because they are not taxed upon entry into the country, and Rwanda today has a factory that manufactures them. Rwanda FDA Acting Director General Karangwa Charles says a high-quality face mask prevents a person from contracting COVID-19. The pandemic has intensified these days, as you see. Many people are getting infected, and most of them because they're not wearing their face masks properly. With most wearing halfway, not covering the nose and touching it unnecessarily, not knowing that every time they are spreading germs, risking getting infected. And there are masks that people wear that are not up to standard, and we encourage people to stop using them. The Rwanda FDA indicates that there are 82 licensed companies in Rwanda that manufacture face masks, and only one among those 82 manufacturers medical masks, with another one starting operations in the coming days. According to the World Health Organization, medical face masks are the popular medical items sold in the world today, with China only having sold 224 billion medical face masks to other countries last year. Martina Ebera, RTV News.
Now, as the city of Kigali is in the process of containing the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic, some residents are urging their colleagues to take the pandemic seriously and implement the existing measures. This comes as some continue to make unnecessary movements contrary to the existing regulations. Innocent Mogabo proceeds.
Across the neighborhoods, in the small and big streets, there is still the flow of people. There are those heading to the markets, hospitals, and others sitting or walking around. Those who witness this kind of behavior criticize it. Those who can't remain in their homes, I think it is out of undermining the existing regulations. There are those with perceptions that this pandemic isn't dangerous as they say, but people should try to respect the lockdown so that this pandemic can be contained. There is no one who doesn't fear the pandemic, but due to their standards of living, one can't sit home without something to feed their family. I think there is a need for more advocacy, and more action should be taken against those that violate the regulations. Local authorities have a responsibility to sensitize the public to comply with the directives issued by the national authorities. According to the Mohima Sector Administration in Nyarugenge District, it has set up a public awareness system through various institutions in the sector, and it is productive. We're working with the security organs. We have patrols, we have the DASO, those to deal with chaos, and in addition to that, we have those from the village to the cell level, all of whom go from house to house informing everyone that it is illegal to leave their homes without crucial reasons. This is the second day since the city of Kigali was put into lockdown as per the resolutions of the cabinet meeting held on Monday this week. Citizens are required to reduce as much as possible the reasons for their encounters, make only necessary travels, of which one is also required to first apply for permission from the relevant authorities. Innocent Mogabo, RTV News.
Those living near the Chigugu Lake in Nyabihu district, gender sector, say they are perturbed by the rising water that could destroy their property and infrastructure. Over 10 families have so far been relocated to safer grounds, while 20 more are calling for relocation. According to these residents, the water has wiped away roads, crops, among other things in 4 sectors. And those residing near the lake add that the water has doubled in the last 8 years. Nyamyumba sector residents in Rubavu district have said that the construction of the Brasserie-Burusha road has left them in high-risk zones, and these residents are also asking to be compensated. Jocelyn Mugwaneza now reports.
A new 12-kilometer Brasserie-Burusha road that is still under construction passes by Lake Kivu showers. However, the construction of this road has left some houses in high-risk zones due to the machines that were used during the construction of the road. The residents that own property that have been counted are claiming that they didn't get their compensation.
I have not been paid yet. I wish that they can pay me or rebuild my house. When the house is that much destroyed, you cannot live in it again.
There are others that are now living in high-risk zone, and they did not get counted in those that should get compensations, as explained by Jean Bosco Dusabimana.
For example, citizens that live near the road, as you can see, they constructed the road and broke another part, and we're living there. Another thing is that every home had a way to pass through, but now you can see how we're suffering to reach the road.
Rubavu District Deputy Mayor in charge of economic development, Deogracius Nzabonima, has said that there are those that got compensated. The rest and other problems will be solved after finishing the activities of construction of this road.
The thing is that the problem keep coming every day. Machines used to construct roads are heavy. They normally shake the houses near the road. When one house gets destroyed, it is our responsibility to pay for it, same as those that are in high-risk zones. I think that the construction of the road and paying compensation go together, so I can promise them that at the end of construction activities, all the residents will be compensated.
Rubavu district officials have said that 900 residents got affected by road construction activities, and 620 of them have already gotten their compensations.
And in Gisagara district, local residents that were given gas cookers through the Nkunganire program have said that this program has made life easier for them because it was hard for them to get firewood to cook. Ghislaine Mugwaneza continues.
Consore Kubgimana lives and does business in Kibirizi sector. She says that having a gas cooker has simplified her work. She manages to serve her clients without delay. Console and other Gisagara residents have said that utilizing cooking gas helped them in their time management. They say that they manage cooking faster while doing other household chores. It is very simple for me because when there is a client that wants tea shortly, I cook it for the client so fast without delaying.
It really helped me a lot because I use my time well. I'm a trader and my wife works as well. So when it is at night, we manage to cook so fast.
These residents have said that there is a difference from before when they were still using charcoal and firewoods. They have also mentioned that Nkunganire program has really helped them because of the fact that they couldn't buy cooking gas by themselves.
We used charcoal before and the house was small and there was no cleanliness. Cooking gas solved those problems because you can find that charcoal is expensive compared to cooking gas.
Gisagara District Mayor Jerome Rutaburingoga has said that they started this program as a trial to reduce the usage of firewood as well as avoiding deforestation. He has also said that Nkunganire program assists the citizens by paying half of the cooking gas price, and the district gives the rest in order to empower other residents to use cooking gas while cooking.
This is a program we do at Nkunganire level where we empower the citizen to use cooking gas and we help him or her to get the toolkit. Second is to help the entrepreneurs to have a center that sells cooking gas because most of them were scared to sell cooking gas, which would require the citizens to go far to find it. That was also a way to make it easier for them, so that it won't be hard for them getting this cooking gas, because you understand that you cannot encourage people to utilize cooking gas, yet they are not near them. And you also know that it was hard for women to find firewood, and the risks of children to skip classes. So there are wide benefits, including preserving the environment.
This program officially started last year, 2020, where 600 residents in the entire district were given cooking gas. This program continues to ensure no one is left behind.